What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Comic Breakdown. In this video, we are jumping into Wolverine issue number 28. We are continuing on with the Beast agenda. Now, if you have been keeping up with the other X titles, you will see that in the pages of X-Force, Beast has already been arrested by Sage. So the Wolverine line must be taking place prior to that. Moreover, if you have been reading Immortal X-Men, we have learned inside those pages that Dark Beast is inside of Sinister's laboratory. He has been keeping him prisoner, keeping him more or less as company. So this Beast that we have here, there is a chance that it may be a clone of Dark Beast. But what it is really alluding to is that this is simply Beast, going way beyond what Dark Beast has ever done. And when it comes to Wolverine, he is using him as a mindless weapon, a mindless killing machine. But on the island of Krakowa, there are always eyes watching. Now, make sure you guys have subscribed to the channel, make sure that you like this video, and with that being said, let's dive into this breakdown. As we dive into this issue, we have Wolverine who sits here in the dark, hidden away inside of this cave, one of the many secret rooms that Beast has. This is where he keeps his little killing machine, bringing Wolverine food occasionally so that he can munch down, usually eating these beasts raw. Wolverine has really gotten into a rhythm of things. When the light is shown, that is when Beast comes. That is when he comes to deliver food, or that is when he wants Wolverine to kill. Nonetheless, he is stuck inside of here. He tries to claw his way out. He tries to find any kind of exit, hurting his own self. We can see how rough of a shape Wolverine is truly in. With the light coming back out, Wolverine knows that it is either feeding time or it is killing time. With Beast telling him to come outside because it is time to play. That is what brings us outside of DC. They are outside of the home of General NORAD, an individual that has been advocating for military action against Krakowa. He wishes to seize the resurrection technology that the mutant kind is just unwilling to share. They're not giving away their secrets. Not that Wolverine's primitive mind can truly understand what is going on. The only thing Wolverine needs is something to smell. Something of the generals that he can track him down and kill him. Wolverine not wasting any time, not even giving Beast the opportunity to shut down the security system. Wolverine goes in, he is taking down guards left and right, making his way into the general's house. The general stands next to the door with a gun drawn, only to have claws protruding out of his head in seconds. That is because from the other side of this door, we have Wolverine punching his claws straight through it. Job done, mission complete. The only problem, the security system caught Wolverine doing this. They know that it was Wolverine. They know that this was an assassination attempt. And in one of the data pages, what we get is that Hope Summers had helped Beast in making Wolverine's brain essentially like a dog, trying to say that they're just running an experiment, that he is going to be on mission and they need him in this state. He also goes on to say that they are curious about the limits of his healing factor when it relates to his brain. Resurrection allows them to test their limits in a safe environment. And while Hope Summers is very skeptical, she is dealing with the head of X-Force. So who knows what kind of crazy things that they are actually up to. As we pick up inside of the cave, what we have is Wolverine getting tortured, having that collar around his neck that is like a shock collar. Beast is punishing him because Wolverine was seen on security cameras. This is going to put them in the middle of a diplomatic crisis. Before he even deals with the media, he is gonna have to deal with Sage, calling Wolverine just a stupid weapon but a pure weapon. Wolverine bites his finger and we have Beast who is shocking him yet again. As Wolverine sits here yet again in the dark, this is when Krakoa decides to show him some things, letting him peep in on the conversation between Sage and Beast. And Beast, he is saying that that individual on security cameras, that is not Wolverine, that this is all a setup. Now, Sage has gone over the photos. She knows that none of this footage, none of this has been doctored. Beast going on to say that there are dozens of explanations on why a Wolverine lookalike may be there. But then when Sage goes to ask where Wolverine is, Beast says that he has simply been busy, that it is too sensitive of a matter to actually bring up until it is safe to talk about. But the problem is, Sage isn't the only one asking questions. There has been a joint military and congressional inquiry that is currently underway, an investigation from the United States on what actually happened. They are going to subpoena X-Force, and Beast is going to have to show up, because if he doesn't, that could very likely lead them into war. With Wolverine being tired of being stuck in the dark, trying to claw his way out. That is when Krakoa, it opens up a doorway for him. It opens up a doorway and lets him back onto the island. Out of captivity, he finds himself in the light. Feeling good to be outside, enjoying this. This is when he hears a scream. A young mutant that is caught in the river. Wolverine jumps into action, grabbing the little girl and saving her life. But all they see is a monster, with him recognizing that nowhere is good. Not for him. The bad inside of him, he wants it out. He wants it out so freaking badly. He begins to hurt himself, to cut his own arm open, trying to get this bad out of him as he bleeds on the ground. This is when the roots of Krakoa, they come up and they grab hold of Wolverine. As Wolverine is sucked down into the ground, we get a small look at the congressional record, the public hearing that was had, and Beast arrived, and really what Beast did is absolutely brilliant. Now, the US military, they believe that Wolverine was sent in as an assassin. While this may be factual, Beast is able to turn this back against the US government because they know about the operation when it comes to the X desk. They know about the CIA's little side project. They know about Danger. They know about X-Desk really creating robotic versions of the X-Men. And so Beast is saying, maybe this is simply just a setup. This is an individual made to look like Wolverine so that you guys can attack us even more. Clearly, he says, this is a deep state conspiracy. But with Wolverine being sucked down into the ground, not sure what is going on, not sure who killed Silver Fox, looking at himself in the reflection of his claws, he sees Sabretooth. Believing he killed Silver Fox, he goes to cut his own face away. What we learn is that this is nothing more than a dream state, more than likely induced by Krakoa itself, because Wolverine is in the pit, and he finds himself stuck down here. No one knows where he is, only Krakoa. And that will be the end of this issue. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. This is definitely a turn of events that I did not expect. Now, according to Krakoan law, you are not allowed to hurt the island. Wolverine has been doing that quite extensively. So you could say that Krakoa has sentenced Wolverine to the pit on his own accord. I don't believe this to be the case necessarily. While it may seem like Krakoa has more sinister plans in store for Wolverine, I truly think that Krakoa believes he is helping Wolverine. We don't know what him and Cypher are truly up to. We don't know what they have been doing. We do know that they have kept tabs on every single thing ongoing on this island. So we could for sure be seeing some kind of ploy to try and shut Beast down. But I could be wrong. This could very likely be Krakoa doing whatever it is, whatever it chooses to do. And if that is the case, that makes things moving forward very, very dangerous. But let me know your thoughts, let me know your theories. If you would like to get completely caught up on everything going on with Wolverine, be sure to check out the link in my description as well as the top of this video. It is gonna get you completely caught up on everything going on with this series. If you would like to support the channel, you can always do so by joining the channel membership. Much like Patreon, having 5 different tiers, from $1 to $50. From loyalty badges to getting free comics every single month. Not only does this help out the channel tremendously, but you are getting tons of perks in the process. Now, if you are unable to do this, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit that notification bell, and with that being said, until the next breakdown.